Hi everyone, this is Matt from DrawingTutorialsOnline.com. Welcome to a new drawing video. Yes, I said that right. An actual new drawing video on my YouTube channel. It's a miracle. Listen, I've been a real busy camper. I've been teaching a lot at the School of Visual Arts. I've got multiple classes. I've also been doing a lot of teaching at my Drawing Tutorials Online website. As a matter of fact, we just started our brand new spring semester at the website via live Zoom classes, and we started yesterday. We were doing a little bit of oil painting of the figure, and that was a lot of fun. I really don't do that kind of stuff that much anymore, which leads me to this video. What I really have done tremendously is change my whole teaching style in the classroom. In the classroom, I would say that I pretty much work 90% digitally. In my life drawing classroom, I'm using my iPad Pro put into the Sketchboard Pro. The Sketchboard Pro is an amazing tool because it really makes the iPad Pro feel like a drawing board, or it feels like you're using a bigger drawing pad is what I really should say. And this gets projected onto the big screen in the classroom. It's so much more user-friendly for my students versus gathering around me. I'm using like a little 18 by 24 drawing pad, and you've got 19 students trying to see what I'm doing. Now with the iPad and this Sketchboard Pro, it's projected onto this really big, beautiful screen in the classroom, and they can see me drawing the model in real time. So I started recording my screen, and I'm like, you know what? Let me record some of these and put them on YouTube. Now, listen, I'm looking for your feedback. Let me know what you think about these. Our semester starts at SVA next Wednesday, the 17th, and I'm going to try to do at least one or two of these recordings per class. We pretty much always draw the live nude model, but in this particular instance, we were drawing had a class on how to draw fabric specifically. So without me rambling on here, I sped this video up for you. Let's get started checking it out. So let's see, where are we? Yeah, we are over here. And awesome. So what do you see right now on your screen? Well, you see a really light outline of the figure. And that's pretty much how I like to start to draw. I love outlines, especially in the first 2 minutes of the drawing. The problem with a lot of students is they like to outline too, but they stay on the outline. You need to move from that outline, and you need to start drawing in the middle of the body or the middle of the fabric sooner rather than later. So you can see what I'm doing here with this fabric drawing. I'm immediately starting to use a lot of flowy gestural style lines that wrap around the body. You see, the fabric wraps around the cylinder of the body, and that's what you really need to show with these lines, right? So I've got maybe 3 straight lines, and the top ones on the shoulders are the angles, and I've got one on the sleeves, but the rest of them are very curvy lines. Now look, you see, you can't just leave it at line. You also need to think about that you're going to do a little bit of light and shadow. So you're going to use a little bit of shape. Now, I'm a huge fan of the drawings of Anders Zorn, and he uses a lot of these types of lines in his etchings to create shape via line. The other thing that you want to do when you're creating this type of style of drawing is you want to have line variety, right? So you want to have thick, dark line, you want to have light line, you want to have middle tone line, and you want to have broken line so you don't outline everything equally. So you can see I'm adding a little bit more shape here. My shading direction is pretty vertical. Sometimes what I'll do is I'll wrap my shading lines around the lay of the land, like what I'm showing you right there. And that's good too. You just want to have variety, and you do want to suggest that there is light and shadow hitting the fabric, or light is hitting the fabric and it's creating shadows. So now as we zoom out a little bit, you also want to go back over your line, build it up a little bit, make it a little bit thicker. You want to make sure that you use the 3 values, the dark, the middle tone, and the light. And truth be told, this was about a 14-minute drawing. I sped it up tremendously here. I am looking for your feedback on YouTube here. Let me know, is this too fast? Is it too slow? I wanted to do something a little bit quicker for you here, and I want to try to upload at least 1 or 2 of these per week as the semester rolls on at the School of Visual Arts. So I'll also put this drawing up in the community section of my channel. So you can see we have nice line variety. We've got got light, we've got shadow, we've got shape, we've got line, we've got gestural line. There's not too much stiffness to it. So now what we're doing was we're just kind of coming on in, adding some more tonal variations and a little bit more detail. You want to squint when you're drawing the model so you can see these simple light and shadow shapes, because if you don't squint, sometimes what happens is things just look too complicated. Zooming out a little bit more, we're adding a little bit more tone, some more dark line. Just every once in a while, lean back and ask yourself these questions. Am I using line variety? Am I using shape? Do I have a middle tone? Do I have a light? Am I outlining everything too much? How about, am I using some form lines? Try to use some form lines. So listen, I hope you enjoyed this quick little short. I'm going to be uploading more of these. Most of these will be about figure drawing because that's what we do primarily. This was just a class on how to draw fabric. Now, you see what just happened there? How my screen shifted like that? Sometimes when I go on the edge of my iPad, the side of my hand makes the screen shift. If you know how to solve that problem, please let me know. Leave it in the comments down below. I would love to find out. I can't figure out how to stop that from happening. So that's pretty much my quick little fabric drawing. And yeah, I love doing stuff like this. The Sketchboard Pro is really a game changer. I'll leave some of the tools that I use in the show notes down below. And again, I'm really looking for your comment if you would want to see more of this variety of drawing. So that's the finished piece right there. And thank you so much. See how the screen's shifting? Let me know how I could solve that problem because I love learning from my students. That's the best part of teaching at SVA, the back and forth that goes on. So thank you very much. If you like this video, give it a thumbs up. If you want to see more of this, subscribe to the channel, and I'll talk to you soon.